So we're at Blackburn Rovers, Ewood Park. I'm here with Derek. How has your afternoon been so far, sir?
Well, you should have introduced me as Derek the Legend.
I should have. I should have.
Known you a long time.
It sounds better coming from you.
No, I'm just joking. Well, no, Spencer Wilding.
Yeah.
You know, and many other, even John Rhys Davis said to me, Derek, you're a legend, you're a legend. And Ralph Little as well said the same thing.
Really?
He said to me one day, Derek, you're a bloody legend, man. Because
From
all the
Ralph
films
Little.
I worked on, you know.
Totally.
I'm just, I don't mind.
I know.
It's all fun.
I know. It's been a while since we've spoken.
I know, I miss you.
Yeah.
It was almost like this same kind of thing, but at Burnley.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Burnley.
Yeah. Well, the first time I remember we spoke properly, I think we've done
Wales.
Starmania.
When I did my voice of Kenny Baker.
Yeah.
Hello, Kenny Baker. Hello.
He said to me once, I was out with Neil at the event, one event, and I was with Carolyn Monroe was there, and me and Kenny and Neil were sitting having a drink, and I always hug people and that stuff, and I went to hug. I know his son Kevin very well. I worked with him at Planet Hollywood, and he looked at me and said,
Are you homosexual?
I said, no, of course I'm not.
Are you a guy?
So how have the last few years been with you? Because, the reason I ask, obviously we're rolling up towards the 50th anniversary of the original film.
Oh yes, absolutely,
which is a proper benchmark.
Yeah, exactly.
And I say, we haven't spoken for a while, so how have the past few years been treating you?
Well, it's health-wise, it's not been so good. I've got a thyroid issue, and because I did some stunts and some films, on the View to Kill and stuff. And I'm starting to seize up a bit.
Catching up with you a bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but I'm okay, and I think I might have a walking stick soon, with a blade in it, so I can walk around like Adam Adamant or something like that. You know? No, I used to do about 10 a year, and then it just fizzled down. It's all become different now. The whole thing's totally different. It like with Neil has always been consistent fun. Fun.
Very much.
I've done a lot of stuff for the Showmasters, and I've been doing other bits and pieces here and there. But yeah, I kind of pulled back from it a bit because I really don't like travelling too much.
Sure.
I don't mind going this year I'm going to Denmark for an event. I can't mention what it is at the moment. And I'm doing one in Croydon. So I've had 3. This will be the 4th this year. Yeah. Which is really good. It's good to be back to Neil and Paul. But I like being with fans, but it's just been a nightmare getting here with my luggage going missing.
Yes, we heard, yeah. Any joy on that?
I've got it there now.
Was that it? Oh, right.
That's it, and I got my pictures,
Good. Wow.
Because I thought I'd come away for £10 today almost. I know it's normally £1,000. I'll tell you a quick story. When I was in Japan a few years ago, I made about £1,000. It was at 2007. And the guy out there, I won't mention his name, he said, Derek, you make more money than Dave Prowse.
Nice.
I don't believe it. Well, it's possible. Who knows?
Well,
who knows?
Take it for what it's.
Yeah. All Dave Prowse,
So now because you do less events.
Yeah.
You're kind of more exclusive in that sense.
I've been quite reclusive for quite a while. Yeah.
Exclusive, but
exclusive. Yeah. And reclusive.
And reclusive.
No, I've been doing other things. I do in bits of antiques and making money. I've been going back to Sweden. My girlfriend's Sweden, so I go back. I'll spend 4 months out there, back and forth.
Yeah.
And now you're restricted with time because of this Brexit stuff.
Sure.
Which I'm a Remainer, and I don't agree what happened. That's why we're in the state we are at the moment. But yeah, I like travelling. I like doing things abroad. Now the thing that it's in Japan, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm hoping there's a woman here who has a contact. So I think Amy, actually, she's lovely, Amy.
Yeah.
And she said to me that she knows someone, so I'm going to contact somehow. And I'd like to go. I love Japan. I like doing those things. The trouble is that some of this goes too big. It's like the XL one they did, and I did my mini-con called. I did a mini-con. I did a mini-con called. I named it myself called Commando Signings.
Nice.
Now, I didn't mean commando,
I was going to say,
but it's like innuendo.
Yeah.
And I had quite a few. Chris Bunn and several other people.
Yeah.
Alan Austin, John Moggeridge, Stormtroopers, who took Harrison out of the carbonate chamber. I'll put him in. And they all did very well. Yeah. And I arranged it all myself. And within about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we had a table because the guy was a Star Wars fan at the pub.
Yeah.
And we had a lovely table. We had a bit of beer, and everyone made really good money. And a lot of the fans came from XL, And they said, well, wish we'd have known more about this because we enjoyed it here a million times more than that place. Because it was like a factory over there.
It was big. It was definitely
You were there, weren't you?
Yeah.
I don't like that. It's the American thing gets on my nerves where, all due respect to certain Americans, it's like a factory, sign, go, bye-bye, next one. Sign. You've got to engage with people. You've got to tell them. You've got to tell stories about it. Like, Anthony's brilliant at that. He tells some great stories. And I do the same. And also Garrick, I said Anthony and Garrick. They're great. And you have to engage with people because, they're fans. I'm a fan too. And I would like, rather than going, look at me and go, yeah, all right, bye-bye, yes. Next one. I don't like it.
So going through the phases of Star Wars, in your relationship to it and the amount of years that you've been involved with it, you get to the 10th anniversary, like it's the 10th anniversary of Force Awakens next year. Nobody can believe it.
I know, yeah.
And in 1987, it was 10 years since you did A New Hope, for example.
I know, it's amazing.
And then it's 20, and then it's 30.
It's 50 years, my God.
50 years. How do you
I was
get your head
17.
around that?
I was 17, just 17 and a half, almost 18 then.
Yeah.
It was my first movie, as I said to you before, and it was amazing to be on that set and being chosen to be the first medal bearer with another guy.
Yeah.
Not the other one, no.
Yeah.
No, but Nick, he got it eventually, but it was another guy called Robert before him, and he got elbowed, as they say, and then the assistant director, Terry Madden, said to me, Derek, we want you to be the Rebel Guard now. They didn't say Rebel Guard, but we want you there because you were hitting your marks and you're doing it. It's my first job.
Yeah.
I could have been crapping myself,
Totally.
but I did it really well. And then they took me into the war room scene with Alex McCrin. I think Peter Roy was in it, and Carrie, C-3PO, human cyborg relations. And I was actually behind one of the screens where they do the thing, and I've got a grey jumpsuit on.
Right.
And that's why I'm not in that shot. In fact, that shot, which is it here? Where is it now? This shot. In this shot here, you see me there, at the front there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's me, right?
Right.
It just me just there.
Yeah.
But on the reverse shot, on the photograph, it's an old gentleman. He's actually a stuntman. In fact, I met his granddaughter or granddaughter. Anyway, but the assistant got me and took me and said, we're getting this thing. We want you for the next scene.
Yeah.
Because they could trust me,
Yeah.
And one of the assistant directors called Terry Bamber, who does a lot of Bond stuff. I did a few years ago at Pinewood. I did a talk with the Assistant Directors Guild, and it was like Vic Armstrong, stunt coordinator, Michael Stevenson, who won an Oscar as one of the best seconds in the business, and me. Right. And I did this big talk, and they were asking me questions and stuff. I got paid, and then Terry sent me this lovely letter saying, Derek, you're always professional. You hit the mark, and you always delivered. And that's why they call me the legend.
There you go. Well, hopefully it won't be so long till I interview you again.
Absolutely.
My memory won't have gone, so I will remember to call
you.
Hopefully
another 50 years. But let's hope I get into Japan. Would you go to Japan? Would you be able to get there? Would you go to Japan for the event?
Oh, yeah.
Good man. Oh, just, not money. No, if I get invited, I'll be quite happy just to go there for the event.
I think if
as long as they pay my food, and I just love Japan anyway.
That's it. Well, you've got that. You've got the 50th, as we say, coming up. It's obviously going to be a celebration.
That. Yeah, that's why I don't understand why America haven't invited me. Because I'm one of the last men standing. There's not many of us around.
They're keeping you around. They know you'll still be kicking.
What I'll be doing, whenever I stick. Yes, I was the middle bearer. There's a quick story I'll tell you. There was a film with John Wayne years ago. Barry Holland told me this, because Barry sadly passed. I was talking him up to the time he died. He died, of cancer and dementia, sadly. I loved him dearly.
Yeah.
And there's a story that, let's say Western, and there's a bar scene, say, with John Wayne, and the guy, everyone's gone, deceased, right?
Yeah.
But this film was such a cult film, and I don't know which one it is. They had him, I think the NFT or someone like that, or somewhere, and they brought him on stage, and at the end of the movie, and they were clapping hands and that. And because this guy was I had one line, supporting the artist, or whatever, and they went mad. So this is what I must be the last man standing.
Well, if it happens, you'll get all the applause.
Oh, thank you.
Very cool.
Oh, you're wonderful.
Always good to catch up with you.
Thank you very much. I remember the Wales one. That was fun.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So many stories about that.
Yeah, I remember that one. When I phoned Anthony Hopkins up. Remember that one? And he put Anthony Daniels up.
So when Anthony Hopkins.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that one?
Oh, maybe telling me about it.
Shall I tell you again or not?
If you want.
Yeah. So I knew Anthony very well after Star Wars, the first Star Wars. He gave me his card. I saw him at a play in the West End, and then afterwards I met him. And then he came to Planet Hollywood when I was like manager there, and I showed him around, etc. But one day I was very, very drunk, so I rang him up. Answer phone was his voice.
Yeah.
So I said, "Hello, this is C-3PO, Human Cyborg Relations. What are you doing in my house? Get out immediately. R2, we're doomed. We're doomed." Put the phone down.
I bet you love that.
I didn't really share. No, I mean, I don't really, actors, schmactors, all the same. No one's the same. We're all the same.
Yeah.
The only person if I've met in real life, Steve McQueen, I'll go mad. And one of my other heroes was Robert Mitchum, and he was fantastic.
Yeah.
It's usually the lower people, what I'm saying, not lower in background, but some people have delusions of themselves, and I don't like that kind of stuff. And Robert Mitchum hated that.
Really?
Yeah, he wanted everyone to, he said to me one day, "Hey Derek, I'm going to tell you something. The business is all full of flatulence and horse shit. Yeah, it's all shit." That's what he said.
That's a line to say, isn't it?
Yeah. He said it's all shit. It's all smoke. It's all smoke and mirrors and full of horse shit.
Well, you ain't going to top that.
No, he's a brilliant man. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thanks, Derek.
Lovely. May the force be with you.
And with you.
May the fifth be with you. Thank you.
Even better.
Bless you.